And now, Don't Like Me Bite Me presents WWE Extreme Rules. Yo, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delay. It's the final Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view before the brand consolidation, before the championships are unified next month. We are live from San Francisco, California for WWE Extreme Rules. And speaking of Extreme, we kick things off here tonight with the Extreme Rules match for the United States Championship. Seth Rollins, the #1 contender, pinfall victory over Roman Reigns back in episode 1 of season 2. Fantastic main event on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins scored a shock victory over his former Shield teammate, the Big Dog. The future of the WWE Roman Reigns will be the following week that Roman would interfere in Seth Rollins' 1-on-1 contest with Cedric Alexander. A spear from behind whilst the referee's back was turned and his eyes were shut. The United States Champion got his revenge in the form of humiliation to Seth Rollins, dropping a pinfall defeat to Cedric Alexander. And now people, this all came about pretty much from WrestleMania. Seth Rollins cut a promo on the mic, demanding respect, asking questions why he was not booked on the card. Roman Reigns' cousin The Rock would make an impromptu appearance in Orlando, Florida. He would drop the Architect in the middle of the ring with a rock bottom and send the crowd home happy. Rollins came out the following night and Raw to protest. Instead, we got The Rock's cousin Roman Reigns. That's what it's all about, the United States Championship, contested at WrestleMania between Roman Reigns and John Cena. Cena coming up short despite his own significant history with his championship, that memorable run post WrestleMania 31. The United States Open challenges, that's a steel chair shot to the top of the head of Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns going for the toolbox early. Now here's Seth with a barrage of offense on the Big Dog. Shoots him off. Nails him with a jumping calf kick. Vintage Seth Rollins moshing in the ring. He's on top of Reigns. Catches the arm, traps it, and there's a headbutt. Shades of the Samoan ancestry. Electric chair drop into the top turnbuckle. Tossing Seth Rollins around like a rag doll. Like a child. Certainly will hurt Seth Rollins' chances of campaigning for a 1-on-1 match with The Rock. Huge payday. Certainly in mind for the Kingslayer. Fight back, there's a gut punch. Catches him with the insecurity. And Roman Reigns powers to the apron, takes a powerbomb on the cold hard floor. Here in San Francisco, Rollins mounts at top, double knees. Doesn't hook the legs though. Goes for the cover instead. Game failed me there. The referee only counts with 1 fall. Superman punch out, nothing. And Reigns picks him up and spears him on the spot, not even a run up. That could be the difference maker. Rollins kicks out instantaneously. Perhaps that's why, perhaps a standing spear ineffective compared to the signature run-up from the corner position. And Seth nails Roman Reigns on top of that steel chair with a DDT. Goes for the cover, puts the forearm across the face. And the United States Champion is still alive. Some of that acrobatic ability that Seth Rollins knew and loved from his Ring of Honor days. Crucifix powerbomb from Reigns. Stacks him up and Rollins kicks out. Spear! And Rollins counters with a DDT and nails him with the Kingslayer, the ripcord knee to the bridge of Roman Reigns' nose. Extreme Rules is off to a hard-hitting start. And the match continues. Sends him over the top rope now. The action spills out onto the floor. Fantastic plancha from Rollins. Roman scouts the steel chair shot well, nails him with Helva Labia. Those steel steps weigh about 80 kilograms. Rollins picks him up with ease, drops him with the flying knee, but Roman retaliates with the hardest scoop slam in the game. No way, a powerbomb on the steps. Oh! Rollins' shoulder caught the brunt of that. And the spear for the second time this evening. Surely, Roman retains. Unbelievable, Seth Rollins kicks out. The fight will continue. He floats over and hits him with a reverse DDT for the second time in this contest. Rollins heading to the top rope. We know it's his best Hayabusa impression. Phoenix Splash. Nails it perfectly. Picture perfect. And Roman Reigns gets a shoulder up. Enzuigiri attempts scouted and nails him with a Samoan drop. Ever since season 1 of Universe Mode, the United States Championship is one of 2 championships to never change hands. Alongside AJ Styles' WWE Championship, and there's the Kingslayer for the second time. Will that do the trick? Hooks the leg and there it is, the 3 count. We have a new United States Champion. It is the Kingslayer Seth Rollins. I swear to God I hate that name. How about your new United States Champion? How does that sound? One step closer to that big money match with The Rock. And speaking of champions, the Intercontinental Champion, Randall Keith Orton, bumping into Baron Corbin. We haven't seen him for a long time. What the hell could Randy Orton and Baron Corbin be talking about before his table match? Coming up next, it is the rematch from WrestleMania. Randy Orton defends his Intercontinental Championship for the second time against Shinsuke Nakamura. Welcome back to the track as Shinsuke Nakamura makes his emphatic entrance here in San Francisco, California for Extreme Rules Tables of Japan match. Coming up next, Shinsuke yet to win gold on the main roster. The former NXT Heavyweight Champion has had his eyes locked on Mr. RKO's Intercontinental Championship since being called up post-Royal Rumble. It was a surefire physical contest at the WrestleMania in Orlando, Florida. Randy Orton put away the King of Strong Style with a punt kick, pulling it out of the bag for old time's sake to successfully retain the white and gold belt. This past week in SmackDown, Randy Orton complained that he had no one to face at Extreme Rules. Anyone who wanted to step out from the back and challenge him was free to do so. And it would be Mr. Nakamura. And it leads us to this point. Needed some sort of gimmick for their matchup at this pay-per-view as the name necessitates. Shinsuke settles on the tables match. Good vibrations being handed out for RKO. Not the start of Randy anticipated, and there's a German on that flat table. Has to go through it. The table has to disintegrate in order for the victory to be recognized, but doesn't hurt any less. Nice net breaker, seesawing Nakamura on the middle rope. Boot across the nose of Randy Orton. The Bomaye knee was evaded. Nice little fall away slam counter causes the table to collapse. Shinsuke's off to a nice start so far here. And there's the receipt by Randy Orton, neck breaker across the flat table. And there is the lone wolf. That would explain why Randy Orton was talking to him earlier backstage. Orton's down. Baron Corbin's in. And he nails him at the end of days. Randy Orton getting cocky, posing with that second rope like the match is over with. Still got to put the King of Strong Style for a wooden table yet. Nakamura capitalizing on the complacency and nails him with the Kinshasa. Runs him over with the table like a train. And there's a second bump of the cranium of the champion. Going for a powerbomb attempt from the table. Randy Orton capitalizes with a counter. He's dropped again with a drop kick. Stacking the tables, and he goes through them all. Shinsuke dispatches Randy Orton in quick time fashion. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. Short and sweet, but it's a career milestone for Shinsuke Nakamura. His first main roster championship, the Intercontinental Championship, is in his grasp. He did so here in San Francisco, but here, who is it? It's Hideo Itami out of nowhere. Hideo Itami from NXT is here at Extreme Rules, and he's assaulting the new champion. He's up on the shoulders in the fireman's carry. Go to sleep through the table. Hideo Itami gate crashes the championship celebration of Shinsuke Nakamura to make a statement. It's like the next championship that Hideo has in mind, coming off the loss of the NXT title to Kenny Omega. Oh my days. Coming up next, from one former NXT champion to another, Asuka takes on the women's champion Bayley in a submission match. We are back in this championship contest number 3. 2 championships have changed hands so far here at Extreme Rules. 3rd time's a charm. Tonight is the night to have Lady Luck on your side. The former NXT Women's Champion Asuka, dethroned by the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus at NXT TakeOver. In episode 1 of season 2, Asuka practically said fuck the rematch. I'm coming up on the main roster and I'm getting my Raw Women's Championship. From the slim waist of Bayley, the hugger. The Women's Championship reign is just barely a month old after picking up the championship in that women's ladder match at WrestleMania. It's been a frustrating career for that woman on the main roster since coming up from NXT herself. Watching by from the sidelines as her peers such as Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch will get called up to critical acclaim. Better late than never, they say. And for the final time, the Raw Women's Championship will be defended in its current incarnation before the unification next month. Drops her across the spine with a backbreaker, no pinfalls, disqualifications and countouts in this match. Submission only, and Asuka is a specialist in that field. Drops behind, nails her with a neck breaker. A nice scoop slam for good measure. Bayley hits the ropes. Signature 180 elbow drop to the heart of the Empress. Gets cocky with a hurricanrana and that's cut off for sure. And shades of Daniel Bryan with the Mexican stretch slash knee stomp combination. And Asuka locks in the guillotine. Could be over early on, but Bayley summons the strength to pick her up and drops her with the spinebuster. Innovative maneuver along the poison rana. Dropping Asuka on the top of her skull. Back and forth is a frenzy of a submission contest here. And Bayley folds Asuka in half with the T-bone into the corner. Asuka taking Bayley to suplex C. Almost breaks her neck on the middle rope, decapitating the women's champion. Belly to belly attempt well scouted by Bayley. And there's a bear hug. But the ropes made contact with Asuka. And the move has to be released. Camel clutch here as Bayley tried to wear down the Empress. Only the second meeting in WWE history between these two ladies. And shaping up to be every bit as better than the first. Second neck breaker of the contest. Sets her up nicely for Bayley. Aerial offense. Misses the corkscrew elbow. And Asuka drops her with a snap German. Looking less and less like a WWE Women's contest. More like an All Japan battle between these two fighters. Bayley scouts the back suplex well and the comeback begins. Clubbing blow to the face. There's a running shoulder tackle. And the rainbow gesture. Squashing Asuka's insides like a tube of toothpaste. And just think late on down the line, the winner of this contest faces the SmackDown Women's Champion. That could be even Stephanie McMahon or even Ronda Rousey. Bear hug now successfully applied in the middle of the ring. And Asuka escapes. Elbows to the ear of the Raw Women's Champion. Turns her inside out and locks in the chicken wing. Better known as the Asuka lock. In the middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Will Bayley submit? Referee in pole position to spot the tap if it comes. Asuka healing on for dear life. Bayley fighting frantically to escape the submission, has claimed many victories in NXT. And Bayley escapes. Just barely. Elbow to the temple. Bayley sends Asuka wildly into the ring, and there is the spinning back elbow. We're up to the top. Frankensteiner and Asuka, where the Empress counterattacks. And there is the roundhouse, the spinning roundhouse that wiped Bayley out clean in episode 1 prior to a match with Mickie James. And now the armbar expertly applied. Bayley is in the middle of the ring again, nowhere to go. Asuka is just seconds away from becoming champion, and she does it. Bayley submits, and Asuka raises her hands. She is the new Raw Women's Champion. Welcome to the main roster. Asuka secures her place at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view next month. She takes on Stephanie McMahon Helmsley or Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. And everybody anticipates the latter. It would be a contest of mouth-watering proportions. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of that match. Boy, what a fight. Coming up next, SmackDown Live Women's Championship MMA rules is Rousey McMahon 2. We are back, and it's the steel cage match that everybody's been anticipating. Former UFC Women's Champion, the formerly undefeated Rowdy 1, signed to the WWE in February, facing Stephanie McMahon's brother, the former general manager of SmackDown, Shane McMahon. Ronda Rousey went on to dethrone Becky Lynch at the Elimination Chamber. She would defend the Women's Championship against Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania. Her father Vince interfered and cost Ronda Rousey the belt. And that's led us to this point. The rematch is on. MMA rules, knockouts or submission. Here in the steel cage at the Extreme Rules. Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. Here we go. Right off the bat, there's a slam on the spine. Rousey throwing Stephanie McMahon's pretty little face into that steel mesh. She's like an animal, and she's caged in with her victim. Oh, headbutt to the nose. There's that aggressive streak of Rousey, and that's what's going to be necessary to put McMahon away. And Rousey renowned for her quick finishes, attempting to end this one early with the Kimura lock. And Stephanie powers out. She had no pushover, you know. She's personally trained by her husband Triple H. And nails her with a DDT of the second rope. Fantastic! Fantastic ability from Stephanie. Well, we never thought we would use the words Stephanie McMahon and Women's Championship in the same sentence here in 2017, but we are. Ducks the clothesline. And nails her with another DDT. It's the go-to move of Stephanie so far in this contest. Turns her over for the Boston Crab, and Stephanie looking for a submission of her own. 2 submission contests back to back. Both have been just as captivating. Huge back body drop from Stephanie McMahon on Ronda. She misses that knee wildly, and Ronda can have a comeback. Dropped on the spine again for the second time. The spine buster shades of her husband Triple H again. Stephanie going back to that Boston Crab, but this time it's futile. Ronda reciprocates with a spine buster of her own, and she's trying to open up the $1 billion princess. Turns her inside with a German. Oh my god, the athleticism of Stephanie to land on her feet. And now the former women's champion dropping the current one on the top rope like a long dart. And there is a clothesline from hell if I ever saw one. This time going for the suplex. Nails it. The second one, suplex city, bitch. Literally. And this time Ronda goes back to the Kimura. The double wrist lock. And Stephanie can tap, but she escapes. Uses her wherewithal to escape the Kimura hold and nails her with that third. DDT is practically the only move in her moveset. This time it's the pedigree, inherited from her husband. Stephanie McMahon fails to knock out Ronda Rousey, but this time going for the body scissors across the neck of Rousey. And there's the combination. Drops her with the STO and nails her with a roundhouse kick. Heard around the world. Ronda knows all too well about roundhouses. Her first career defeat to Holly Holm led her to the WWE, and now led her to a second Women's Championship. Stephanie taps. Fantastic match. Stephanie McMahon has submitted to Ronda Rousey, and that means a Clash of Champions is going to be the 2 toughest women in the WWE competing for the Ultimate Women's Championship. Coming up next, the Ironman match. You picked it. AJ Styles, John Cena, one more time. And we are back for our first main event of the evening. How many contests have been competed between these 2 men, 2 of the best that the WWE, let alone SmackDown Live, has to offer. The legendary John Cena enters his 232nd WWE Championship match Cena victorious at the Royal Rumble in real life, matching Ric Flair's record of a 16-time world champion. In our universe, John Cena was the former Intercontinental champion, hosting open challenges back in season 1 before dropping the belt to Randy Orton at the behest of Roman Reigns' interference. We never thought we would see Cena back in the WWE Championship picture until now, until winning that fatal 4-way #1 contendership match in the first episode of SmackDown Live of season 2. But here comes the WWE Champion, the phenomenal one of the best wrestlers in the world today. Fantastic contests against the like of Shawn Michaels back at the Royal Rumble in San Antonio, Texas, defending the title against Kurt Angle at the Elimination Chamber, successfully withholding the belt against Apollo Crews, the Royal Rumble winner at WrestleMania. But now Styles defends against the face that runs the place, and he's got to go 15 minutes. The better man will surely come out on top. Whether it's with pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications or countouts in 15 minutes, will be the WWE Champion and will face the winner, The Undertaker and Finn Balor, a Clash of Champions. Here we go, clock starts at 15. Both men pacing themselves early, preparing to go the inevitable distance. There is no quick finishes here. Guaranteed 15 minutes of action. Both men feeling each other out. It's the first time they'll be competing in our universe mode here on the channel. Don't like me, bite me. Cena toying with Styles, and there is the first bump of the evening. The suplex from AJ Styles, and he goes for another one. It's a snap variant. And the legendary John Cena, future Hall of Famer for sure. Spinal tap, and he misses wildly with a bug in his neck if he connected. Cena now up on the second rope. Rare aerial offense from Cena, flying shoulder block. Now Styles looking for the scoop slam. Cena drives behind for the reverse DDT. Here we go. You can't see me. Proceeds the 5-knuckle shuffle right across the bridge of the nose of AJ Styles. Cena scouting him for the AA early on. 10 minutes left of the contest, and Styles blocks. Vicious elbows to the temple. And he hooks him up between the legs. Hoists him in the air, and the Styles Clash connects. Rolls him over for the cover. AJ Styles with the first point. Oh my God, John Cena kicks out. Cena kicks out the Styles Clash. 5 minutes played here in the Ironman Match. Nails him with the enziguri on that occasion. Now Styles, trademark drop kick. German suplex attempt scouted by Cena. Some luchador action of his own with the Hurricanrana. I was about to say luchadorana. Somebody should name that. Whatever combination we get for Clash of Champions, sure to be a big money draw. Outside moonsault off the apron by Styles. And Cena is counted out. Styles takes the lead. And as soon as Styles takes the lead, John Cena retaliates with the attitude adjustment. And Cena can get his first fall of the Ironman contest. It's 1-1, 6 minutes left. Attitude adjustment connects. And there is the Pele kick. Styles has to fight from underneath now to save his championship. To drop Cena across the apron with a DDT. Death-defying Hurricanrana off the top. AJ Styles looking for a phenomenal forearm perhaps. No, it goes for the 450 to the spine of John Cena. Kicks out. Takes more than that to put the face that runs the place away. Cena begins to come back. Vintage John Cena with the shoulder tackles, met by a chorus of boos around the arena. Time for the 5. Time for the knuckle. Eat the shuffle for the second time. The bridge of the nose of Styles, and he's busted open. AA blocked. There's the impaled DDT by Styles, and he drops him across his knee. The surgically repaired neck of John Cena. Styles, 3 minutes left on the clock. Goes to the top and nails him with a phenomenal forearm and draws blood from John Cena. Referee down to make the count. 2. Cena kicks out. Incredible. 2 minutes left on the clock. And there's the moonsault into the reverse DDT by Styles. AJ Styles looking for the Kenta series, but Cena turns him inside out with a Grotman suplex. Locks in the STFU. STFU applied. And Styles taps. AJ Styles taps. And Cena regains the lead. AJ Styles now fighting from underneath with a minute left on the clock to save his WWE Championship, and he nails the phenomenal forearm on Cena. Hooks the leg. Referee goes down to make the cover. Styles with 30 seconds left on the clock. And Styles draws the scores level. The 5-knuckle suckle punch to the face of Styles, and he takes a powder. Styles on the outside with 3 seconds left. It's all but over. And it is. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen. The Phenomenal One successfully retains the championship after a draw after 15 minutes. Phenomenal contest. Styles and John Cena, neither man is truly the better man, but the championship stays in the palms of Styles. Here we see the new women's champions, Ronda Rousey, Asuka, crossing paths for the first time in the Universe mode. Coming up next, Universal Championship is on the line. The Undertaker defends against Finn Balor. Rematch from WrestleMania. Yo, welcome back. Main event time here in San Francisco, California. It is the Balor Taker. First show closing this entire WrestleMania 32 in Orlando, Florida. The Undertaker about to unwittingly play mind games with the former Universal Champion. Purple and black paint donning the leader of the Balor Club. Anderson and Gallows are nowhere to be seen so far. Instead, we're getting the Demon King alter ego, and the familiar dong rings around the arena. Universal Champion, the future Hall of Famer, 52 years of age, and there's no slowing down the dead man. A successful Universal Championship run post WrestleMania is looking to continue here tonight at the Extreme Rules main event in the last man standing match. If the Undertaker can overcome the Demon King, AJ Styles is still the current WWE Champion. There was no decisive winner between him and Cena. As it stands, it could well be Phenomenal One versus Phenom One. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Universal Championship defended for the final time before they unified a clash of the champions. Last man standing, you know the rules. Your opponent must lay dormant on the mat for 10 seconds until the referee rings the bell. Undertaker kicking things off with the onslaught, the barrage of punches from the world's best, purest striker in the game, says Michael Cole. More right hands, left hands. Balor not defending himself intelligently. He creates some breathing space. There's a spinning back kick, and he sent the Undertaker piling over the top rope. It's spilled to the outside already. Undertaker sending Finn Balor halfway across the arena into them steel steps. Defies logic. And here we go, spinning up into the ramp. An all-out war so far early on in this contest in your main event of Extreme Rules. Finn Balor going back for more, and he runs into the Undertaker's big boot. It's like when he stepped on a garden rake. Maybe Balor's paint got in his eyes. Maybe the attire was too ambitious. Nonetheless, Balor is now back on top of the Undertaker. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows surely watching on. Backstage, they are the insurance policy of the Balor Club leader. Undertaker now takes a bump. Finn Balor drops him with the code breaker. And the referee perhaps can begin the count for the first time. Balor going up to the second rope. Undertaker back on his feet. Balor knows it's too early in the game to keep this man down. Missile dropkick. And there is the John Woo variant from halfway across the ring. Coup de grace! Coup de grace on the Undertaker, and Finn Balor pulls out the finisher maneuver from his boxer tricks. And There is the comeback sequence from Balor. Nails him with the sling blade. The referee is yet to begin the 10 count here this evening in San Francisco. Undertaker blocks with the elbow. Lifts him up for the last ride. Big Evil nails Finn Balor with a powerbomb. The last ride powerbomb. Bloody Sunday connects to the Undertaker. The Phenom is busted wide open. Drops him with a clothesline. And now drawing for the toys from under the ring. Undertaker strategically planting a steel chair, perhaps if Finn Balor dares to make it to his feet. And Balor escapes. But first is the Irish whip. To get to the top, once the Undertaker is perched precariously on the apron. He sends flying and Balor soars from the sky with the elbow drop. The announce table is in pieces. I don't like where this is going. Undertaker sets Balor up. We've seen this before. Tombstone power driver on the announce table. Referee begins to count. Finn Balor is surely dead. Oh my god! Stolen suplex across the steel steps. That's a career-ending bump for sure. Finn Balor now trying to create some breathing space. Sent over the barricade by the Undertaker. They are fighting all over the arena. Trash cans, steel chairs. Drops him across that big black box. Steel chair to the spine. And there is the barrage. And unsurprisingly, here comes the insurance policy. It's Gallows and Anderson attacking Undertaker from behind. But he fights back. No stopping the 52-year-old dead man. Undertaker clears the ring of the cronies. Balor going up for the ride. He's being buried. Both men are bloody. And the Undertaker, when it's not enough, there's a second tombstone power driver. Referee begins the 10 count. Gallows and Anderson are dead. Finn Balor is selling. And the Undertaker is watching Finn Balor die, gasping for his final breath. And it is all over. The Undertaker defends the Universal Championship here at Extreme Rules in a barbaric brawl across the arena. AJ Styles awaits at Clash of Champions. It's been a history-making evening here at Extreme Rules. I hope you enjoyed the show. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the pay-per-view. Thank you for watching 4 title changes out of 6. Hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view. Sorry we was late. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. What was the best match of the night? And who do you think will win between Asuka and Ronda Rousey? And who do you think will win out of AJ Styles and The Undertaker at Clash of Champions? Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on our Twitter, and I'll see you